Let's get into our immune system a little bit. I want to do a little bit more of the bloodstream right here, okay, you guys? A little bit more of the bloodstream. All right? There it is, your bloodstream. Okay? Right? And in your bloodstream, okay, you have your blood. There it is. Inside your bloodstream. All right? As your bloodstream's moving, you got immune cells. You got immune cells in here, in your bloodstream. These immune cells travel with your blood. Many of them swim upstream. That's right. Many of them swim upstream. A lot of immune cells have the ability to swim. Isn't that interesting? They can travel on their own, propel themselves on their own. Now, in order to stay healthy throughout your life, it's more than just, hey, let me support my immune system. It's more than that. It's also understanding what your immune system is even doing, because you need to connect to it. Critical to connect to your immune cells. And so knowing that your immune cells sit inside your bloodstream and they swim downstream on the river, in the river, and some of them swim upstream against the current, okay? So I want to show you what happens. So this is going, right? That's your direction. That's your stream. I'm just going to show you right here. It's going this way. Check this out. This is really interesting, okay? You got immune cells right here. And in your bloodstream, you got immune cells that are traveling with your blood, and they're going this way. They're going in this direction, okay? But then you have immune cells that are going the opposite direction. Why would they do that? Why would immune cells go the opposite direction? You ready for this? They're going the opposite direction because they're looking out for invaders. They're looking out for invaders. So your immune cells, many of them will swim the opposite direction. Look at this. You see the arrow going the opposite direction, you guys? Your bloodstream's going this direction. You got immune cells that are actually going the opposite direction. Interesting. They have power, strength. They can do that. And they usually do that by walking the lining of your veins and arteries. See this? Now what happens is, the reason why they go the other direction is because they're trying to stop something and catch something. You ready? They're trying to catch something. They're trying to catch an invader. Okay? That's right. Viruses and any bacteria. Here it is. You got the viruses coming through and the bacteria. Look at this. Okay? Check that out. Pathogens. They're trying to stop pathogens, the invaders. So your immune cells go backwards. They actually go backwards because they need to. It's critical that they try to stop the invaders when they're actually swimming upstream, when they're swimming, downstream with your bloodstream like that. Invaders like to go with the stream of your blood. They like to travel with the stream of your blood. That's how the Epstein-Barr, the HHV6, the cytomegalovirus, the herpes simplex 1, herpes simplex 2, the shingles, all the HHs that are undiscovered, HHV 10 through 16, right, that medical meme information talks about, and all the different variations, the 100 varieties of Epstein-Barr, because the varieties are expanding every single day. It's no longer 60 varieties like I've actually put in the books. It's way more now. And it's the same thing with shingles, okay? All those bugs and viruses are partly responsible for why your immune system is giving up on people. And that's a good point. Is it giving up? Is it not? No, it's not. It's fighting like hell. It's fighting hard. So what happens is, your immune cells, they walk backwards because you're trying to stop the pathogens that are in the bloodstream. The reason why they go backwards is they battle head-on with the pathogen as the pathogen is coming in, head-on collision. So that's what they do. It's like a car going down the highway and somebody getting on the wrong exit and coming back on the highway, and here we go. We got a car coming down at 70 miles an hour, and then we got another car coming up at 70 miles an hour, totally confused, doesn't know they're on the wrong side of the highway, and then they crash. Same thing. The immune cells are actually going upstream. The pathogens are cruising downstream and then they crash. That's how it's done. The reason why it's done like that is immune cells have a difficult time fighting pathogens while they're all swimming downstream at the same time. Very important to know. Why is it important? It's part of connecting to our immune system. Every little bit we know strengthens the immune system. So when you fortify it, you're not only just fortifying it with tools like the Propolis Pure, right? Propolis, and the cat's claw and the total immune, which is mullein and thyme. You're not just fortifying your immune cells, which we're going to cover in a minute. You're actually connecting, you're understanding what your immune cells are trying to accomplish. The consciousness connection matters because our immune system can talk to our consciousness. They can work together. Very important here. So as invaders are going downstream like this, you got immune cells walking upstream to try to crash into them. It's a surprise attack on the invader. The invader doesn't expect it. As it's cruising around, going down the stream, it doesn't expect a surprise attack, a car coming up the highway the wrong way. You don't expect that either if you're on the highway and a car comes on the exit the wrong way and is going up the highway while you're going down the highway. You're not expecting it. And then boom, that's how it works. The immune cells know in your body that the invader, the Epstein-Barr, yes, the shingles, the HHV6, is not expecting a head-on collision. That's how it's done. But in order, you ready for this? In order for your immune cells to have the strength it needs to swim upstream, it needs to be fed. It needs to be supported. It's why it's critical to have a maintenance. Critical. Not just a one-time thing like I'll take this 1 year for a month and that's it, or I'll take this for a week. It needs support all the time, a maintenance support so it can keep its strength up. Now somebody might have a weakened immune system. So when pathogens are going downstream, here we go, pathogens are going downstream, right? There they go, going downstream. As they're going downstream, your immune cells can't walk back. They don't have the strength to actually walk back. They can't do the surprise element, the surprise attack. It's not easy for them. They can't do the head-on collision. And because they can't do the head-on collision, there you go, you break out in shingles. Finally in your life, you break out shingles. Or there you go, you have a non-rashing shingles, and that non-rashing shingles is kicking your butt, and you got pain everywhere in your body, and you're hurting in all kinds of ways. Your tongue hurts, it's buzzing, it's tingling, it's numb, your body hurts, and that's how it goes. Or you got trigeminal neuralgia because your herpes simplex 1 is going out of control and it's getting into the trigeminal nerve, or the shingles virus is getting into the trigeminal nerve. If we don't do a maintenance and take care of our immune system, you guys, what happens is your immune cells, they lose their strength and they can't do the head-on collision backwards. They can't. They can't do the surprise element, the surprise attack, which is the pathogen is flowing downstream nice and fast. Here it is. And when a pathogen flows downstream, get ready for this. It stays strong. When a pathogen like an Epstein-Barr virus or any kind of bacteria, strep bacteria, when it flows downstream with the river of your blood, it stays nice and strong. The reason why it stays nice and strong? Because it doesn't have to do anything. It's flowing with the river. But your immune cells, they have to work hard and they need strength. They need a maintenance for strength because they have to go upstream. And when the immune cells go upstream, it takes so much energy and so much strength, and they need that strength. So when your Epstein-Barr leaves your liver because it's going for, hey, mononucleosis again, it's going for, hey, another infection, low-grade infection, it's going again for another high-grade infection, your Epstein-Barr, here it goes. You've been under stress, all kinds of problems. You got exposure to poisons and toxins and chemicals or whatever it is. And here it is. There goes your Epstein-Barr. It's flowing downstream. Guess what? It has all the strength in the world because it doesn't have to do anything. It's flowing with the stream, right? And guess what it's doing? It's feeding on all kinds of poisons and crap and toxins and all kinds of garbage in your blood. And it's having a field day, a feast while it's swimming downstream, just relaxing and flowing downstream. And then your immune cells right here, see these? They have to go the opposite way. They have to have strength, they have to have stamina, and they have to go the opposite way to do a head-on collision with that virus or that pathogen. So your immune cells go downstream, go upstream, and they go against the current, and then they crash right there with that pathogen. And they need strength, and that's why they need a maintenance, because people's immune systems are breaking down. They're weakened every single day, and as they're weakened and broken down, guess what? Our immune cells can't go upstream easy. In fact, a lot of people, their immune cells can't go upstream at all. They don't even have the strength to go upstream at all. And so if we're not doing something, if we're not feeding our immune cells and strengthening them and knocking pathogens down ourselves, we can get in trouble. 10 symptoms. Now we got 20 symptoms. Yeah, that's right. Now you got 30 symptoms. A lot of people have 100 symptoms. They can count them. They have them. They actually journal them. I have a pain in my jaw that just came back again. I got a ringing in my ear that just came back again. I got ringing in both ears. That's another symptom. I was a little dizzy the other day. That's another symptom. I had a panic attack. That's another symptom. They add up real quick, real quick. Love and Healing says over there in IG, I haven't been sick longer than 2 days because of Vimergy supplements in the last 3.5 years, along with medical meeting protocols, of course. It's so amazing. No, I give a lot of credit to a really high. Hey, Richardson over there on YouTube. I was told my body was attacking itself repeatedly on the East Coast, West Coast, and even the UK for over 30 years. Thank you for helping. Thank you truly. Hey, Richardson, isn't it nice to know that your immune system isn't attacking itself, that it doesn't attack glands and organs? You know what it's trying to do? It's trying to stop pathogens. It's either weakened in a weakened state or in its strength, any strength that it has in it, it's trying to save the person and actually attacking pathogens, viruses, all kinds of different bacteria and so forth. And that's what our immune system is doing and busy doing.